The weather outside, perfectly describes how I'm feeling. Dull, upset, rainy, and just nothing makes sense anymore. I've been trying to get over this whole thing about who my real father is. I know my mom told me it was Ollie, but it all just doesn't seem to make sense. How could I have been a quadruplet and me have a different father? I've been trying to get into a routine, looking after the babies, all of that stuff, but it doesn't feel right anymore. I don't feel like I belong here. Everyone's always just out and about, and now that I'm at home on my own, no Carly, no anyone, I just feel lost. I can't believe it. It's so hard to explain. I thought I was living a life where I had little Carly, and I had my mom and my dad, and even Ramona and Raven and everyone, and now Raven isn't even related to me. It all doesn't make sense. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do with myself. The results, they just don't make sense. How could a quadruplet be different, have a different father from the other three? It's all so strange. I just don't understand it, and I wonder if Raven's in. I just need some fun. I need some exhilaration. I need to get out of my head. Raven! He's not even here. Oh gosh. What am I gonna do? I can't believe that this is happening. Maybe I could go and I can talk to the doctor. If he explains it to me, maybe it will make more sense. If I can understand how I have a different father, maybe I'll start to just deal with it. I just can't cope with it right now. It's all too much. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll go to the hospital and speak to the doctor who gave us the results. I'll have a look at the results for myself. That day I was just so in shock. I didn't even ask any questions. It all feels so strange. Okay, I'll just go there now. And I'll ask the right questions this time. And I'll find out how this is possible. Okay, I just have to find out how this is possible. How can someone be a quadruplet and have a different father? The doctor has to explain it to me. I know he said it was a very rare case, but I need to know what's going on. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Let me see. Hello, doctor. Hi, it's good to see you.
Little Kelly, it's good to see you again. The last day you seemed very upset. How are you feeling now?
Yes, doctor, I know. I'm sorry that, I let my emotions get the better of me, and I know you're a professional and I shouldn't have acted that way, but I was just all over the place. It was a lot to take in, and I feel like I can't even remember it exactly. I feel like, can I see the DNA results again? I just feel like I need to see them and understand them to let it all sink in so I can deal with it. Little Cardi has been great to me, and even though we're not full sisters, it's great that she can help me out with this, but I just need to understand it for myself. I don't get it. I don't understand how we could be quadruplets. Can I please see the DNA results?
Yes, little Kelly. I was just about to file the results, so I have them right here. You can take a look.
Oh, thank you, doctor. Okay, let me just take a better look at this. I just feel all over the place. Okay, so my mom is Queen Sophie, but my father is unknown, but my mom says it's Ollie. There's no way of knowing that for sure. We haven't done a DNA test with him. And I just don't understand that compared to little Carly's one that said mom and dad were mom and dad, it just seems a bit ridiculous. I don't understand. Doctor, can you please explain how this happened? Is there anyone else who's ever gone through this? I feel like I'm the only one in the world and that no one understands me, and I feel lost. And doctor, I really just need to know, is there anyone out there like me?
I know that it may seem unbelievable to you, but I have been researching the situation myself. There was one other set of quadruplets that had the same experience as you. I was going to get in touch with the family myself to try get more information.
Oh my gosh, there's someone out there like me who's gone through this. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I want to talk to them. I want to know where they live. I want to go and speak to them. Can you give me their phone number? I really, really want to meet them. This is crazy. If there's someone out there like me, I need to go talk to them and get information and see how they dealt with it and what way they went about things. I just don't even know what to do with myself, doctor. Please, you have to let me get in touch with them.
I'm not sure the family would be comfortable talking to you about it, but I can call them and see if they would be willing to meet you.
Oh, doctor, you have to try. Please, you have to try. I feel so lost and alone, and little Carly doesn't understand. She knows who both of her parents are, and I spoke to my mom about it, and I think I know who my dad is, but I still don't know for sure, and it's still, I don't know, I'm half sisters with them, and none of it makes sense, doctor. I really, really need to meet them, but tell me more about them. Were they 4 girls, like me and little Carly and evil little Kelly and evil little Carly? I need to know. Please, I really, really need to figure this out in my head so I can put this all behind me.
The quadruplets were 2 boys and 2 girls. One of the girls had a different father. That's why the situation is so similar to yours. I'll call them now, and if they allow it, I'll send you their number to call them yourself.
A girl, just as lost as I am. I have to speak to her, doctor. You have to make this happen. If that girl went through what I went through, then she could tell me what she did to make it all better, and how she stayed with her sisters and brothers, and how they lived as one big happy family. I need to know how she did it, because where I'm sitting right now, I can't see in front of me. I can't see how this is going to work itself out, and how little Cardi won't look at me different, and my dad won't look at me different, and I keep on calling him dad. I guess I should start calling him King Tom, because he's not really my dad. Please, you need to try and get this to work out. So please, let me know if they get back to you, doctor. And thank you for being so helpful and showing me the DNA results.
Good luck, little Kelly. I hope you'll find the answers you need.
Thank you, doctor. Okay, I better leave now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's a girl out there whose sisters and brothers from a quadruplets don't have the same dad. It's crazy. There's someone out there like me. I have to meet them, okay? So I just have to wait for the doctor's call to tell me that they'll meet me or give me their number or something. I just have to find a way of talking to them. None of this makes sense. It's all so bizarre. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's happening to me. I lived such a simple life until now, and everything is so messed up, and I can't wait to find out what this girl did, what she did to make it all go away, to make it all better. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna sit somewhere and wait on my phone, and wait for this phone call. Maybe this was a bad idea. The doctor texted me to say he gave my number to the girl who was going through the same situation as me, but I just need to sit down and think for a minute. What would little Cardi think if she knew that I was going to all this trouble to find out more about the thing that makes me not her sister? Well, not her full sister anyway, but she's been going on as if everything's okay and everything is normal when it's not. We're not sisters. We're not full sisters anyway, and I need to know the information. Because she knows who her father is, and I guess I know who Ollie is, but it just doesn't make sense to me. She's not the one that's going through this whole thing, that her whole life was a lie. I don't know. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, okay, I need to go get a drink. I feel faint and dizzy. I just feel so bad. I don't want to start another argument, me and little Cardi, and she told me not to go looking into this much because she said it doesn't matter, that we're still sisters no matter what. But I have to find out for myself. I just need to know how this other girl dealt with it. I just can't believe it. Okay, I'll go into the juice bar and get a juice. And I'll relax for a little bit. Oh my gosh, a flyer for speed dating. Gosh, I don't need any dates. I don't need any boys right now. Everything is so complicated. Hi, I'm just gonna grab a juice. I feel really faint. I'll pay it on my tab once I leave. Okay, let's see. What's this? Melon juice, that'll do. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. What if she never calls? What if I'm just left waiting here forever and no one ever calls and I'm just on my own? Okay, sorry, is it okay if I sit here? I feel a little bit faint. Oh my gosh, I'm even crashing people's dates now. What has gotten into me? It's crazy. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, the phone, it's ringing. I better take it outside. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's gonna be the person. Okay, should I answer? Okay, hello? Hi, yes, this is little Kelly here. Elizabeth? Hi, Elizabeth. Yes, Dr. Higgins has been in touch with you? Yes, well, I need your help. I'm in a similar situation to you, and I need someone who's been through it to give me some advice. I feel really lost, and I was just wondering if you'd be interested in, having a phone call or maybe even meeting up with me so we could talk about it. I'm in Greenfield City. Do you know that place? Oh my gosh, sorry, it's starting to rain. You do know it? You live in the city? Oh my gosh, okay, where would you like to meet? What's easiest for you? The Red Rocket Restaurant. Yes, I know exactly where it is and it isn't far from me. I'll go there right away and I'll meet you there in a few minutes. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Okay, so she answered, she called and she's responsive. She wants to meet with me and she wants to talk to me about it. I guess it would make sense that she's as inquisitive as I am because there was no one else out there like us. Maybe we could be friends and Maybe she'll know all the right answers for me.
Hi, you're the only person still alone. I'm presuming, you're little Kelly?
Yes, I am little Kelly. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm Elizabeth.
Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. I was just so in my own head, I totally forgot. Yeah, please, take a seat, take a seat.
Okay, so your phone call kind of sounded a little frantic. What's up?
Oh, well, sorry I sounded so crazy on the phone. It's just I've kind of just found out that my father is a different father than the rest of my quadruplets. I mean, I just grew up always thinking it was one way, and I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about your story so maybe I could learn something and figure out how to deal with it.
Well, I was born just like you, and I grew up thinking that my brothers and my sisters we were all the same, you know? And then I did this DNA test once for a school project, and I realized that my dad was different.
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy way to find out something about your family. And what happened after that? How did you deal with it? Like, how did your family deal with it?
Well, me and my dad started fighting loads. He couldn't believe I was a different kid. You know, I wasn't his. And him and mom divorced. I think he blamed me. So we totally fell out. And then I had to move out. And I just lived on my own since then.
Oh my gosh, your parents divorced? I didn't even think how that would affect my mom and my dad's relationship. They were only getting back together. Oh my gosh, but you moved out on your own? And what about your brothers and sisters? I mean, what happened?
Oh, I live in the city. I have a great life. Honestly, I can't imagine what my life would be like if I didn't move out and do this. I still talk to my brothers and my sister, but we're not so close as much we used to be.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad about you living on your own and your brothers and sisters. I mean, if you could give me any advice on what to do, can you help me here? Because, I mean, my dad doesn't even know yet, and I'm terrified about all of this, and I'm scared. I just don't know what the right decision to make is.
Moving out was the best thing I ever could have done. I felt like a misfit in my family. I didn't think anyone liked me. Plus, Dad definitely hated me. So now I just live on my own.
Okay, Elizabeth, thanks for your advice, and thanks for coming and meeting me such short notice. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Elizabeth, and thanks so much for giving me advice and meeting me on such short notice. I really appreciate it, but I have to go. I have a lot to think about. Goodbye, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, I mean, she just gave me so much to think about. I haven't even thought how this whole situation is gonna affect Mom and Dad, and how it's gonna affect me and Carly. If Dad hates me, then I won't be welcome in the castle anymore. She said the best thing she could have done was move out. Maybe she's right. Maybe if I do the same, it will be less bother for anyone. It would give Mom and Dad one less reason to fight. They'll be on their own, and they'll no one have to fight over me if I'm just out of the picture. They won't even remember me. It'll be fine, and I can still keep in touch with Carly, and she can be there with Raven, her brother, and they can go on and have great lives in the magical kingdom, and I'll just leave. I'll leave baby Ellie to be little Carly's responsibility. The same with Calvin. She loves those kids anyways. I mean, it has to be the right decision. It just has to. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I missed it already. And Elizabeth said that's what she did, and she's happy now. And I have to look after myself and make sure that I'm gonna have a happy life. And if that means leaving the magical kingdom, I guess that's just what I have to do. I can't believe I've even saying this, but I have to move out. I have to go and get all my things and move out of the magical kingdom as soon as possible. It's the only thing that's going to keep the family together. Without me, of course, but I mean, I have to do something. It's all my fault. It's all my fault that this is happening. I mean, if I didn't do that silly DNA test, if I just said I was scared of the needles, none of this would have come out, and Mom and Dad would be fine. And I mean, little Carly could probably give the king a transplant, or neither of us are eligible, but I'm sure someone will. He'll be on the top of the list, and everything will be fine, and Dad will be back king of the castle, and everything will be great. I just need to go home and pack my stuff and leave.